Hi Grant, I'm here to show you how to make a air ventilation for your steampunk smoker. I'm just going to show you what I got here. So first of all, I got a hole which is 2 inches, which is the same diameter as the hole where your cool valve is for air intake. I've got a pair of scissors. I've got a drill to put in a few screws. I got some small screws, and the screws I would suggest that you get are ones that have a flat shoulder, not tapered. In other words, you can see, whoops, there we go. See that they're flat on the bottom, so that'll grab the aluminum better. Okay, they don't need to be too long. And I have an assortment of beer cans that I have sacrificed for this project. I was forced to drink all these before I could use them. So, anyways, I'll take a can, and what I'm going to do is show you how to make the air ventilation for the heater unit at the bottom of the smoker. So the first thing to do is, what we're going to do is cut off the bottom, the top actually of the can, because we don't need the end which has the hole in it. That's not going to help. So safety first and all that stuff, right? So anyway, so cut off. Okay, you just need regular scissors, and I remember you had some good ones in the kitchen. Wow, I better not use those ones. Anyway, so now we got the top of the beer can cut off, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make the first unit, which goes on top where the hole is in the smoker, in the barrel. Okay, and then you can choose how much you want to show it off. Pick the English side up, so whatever. So anyways, French side down. So I'm going down. Okay, I'm cutting down here. And I'm going to stop about there. Okay, so I'm not going all the way. So I'm going to go like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. Let me get around the corner. This is always the tricky part. I'm just going to cut like that. Okay, so I've got one side cut, and so I'm making like a top or an H, right? And then I'm going to cut on the other side. So now what I've got is I have these like that and like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape measure, measure 1 inch from the edge. So from one of the edges, 1 inch, just so I have an idea. And that's where I'm going to bend it to. So, okay. There we go. I should have cut a little closer to the edge here because I'm catching part of the aluminum top. So I have to cut a little bit more off here so it'll make it easier to bend. So I was being pretty skimpy there about how much to cut. And these are 500 ml or half a liter cans, so they're plenty big. So I'm bending 1 inch, okay? So I'm bending it 1 inch flat, like that. All right? And now I'm going to do that to the opposite side. So I'm bending, again, about 1 inch, and I'm bending in from the edge, right? And the only reason that is so that we have a place to put screws. There we go. So now we've got this, and so we have these little wings, okay? And what we're going to do now is take the beer can. Here's the hole, okay? And we're going to put the beer can right over top. You want this edge here to be at the top of the can up there. So that goes like that. And then all you do, you look inside, make sure it's centered, okay? And again, there's a bit of air escaping. It's not, you're not building for NASA, so take a screw, if I can. Mine will probably fall out like they do here. And I'm going to put a screw in. Make sure I have the right type of screw. This is not great for seeing it on the screen, I know. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting a screw in right about here. Whoa, look at that, isn't that fun? I'm missing all the... There we go. The challenge is getting it through the first piece of aluminum. So I imagine probably a good idea if, come to think of it, since you're going to be having your hand stuck inside down a barrel, is get the screw first set up like this. Put them in like that. There, that would probably be a lot better idea. And that way you're not hanging inside the actual unit, the smoker barrel, trying to get the darn things through the... There we go. So I've got 2 of them in like that. Okay, you can see that. I'm looking for 2 more screws, which are going to be... And first, do I have 2 which are actually non-Phillips? Okay, so now what you're going to do is you'll put that in like so. And again, this is just to give you the idea how the whole thing works, right? Okay. Once I get my... Okay, so there's one, and then we would do that for the other side. I'm just going to try to speed things up here a bit. And then you do one over here. Again, you line that up. These screws, I almost would say, are too long. But yeah, you can see they're jumping. Okay, so you've got the first can in, and so you'd have inside, right? So it would look like that. The second can, what you do is, again, you sacrifice another can, and you cut off the top, you cut off the bottom, and this is what I've done here. This is like, you know, instant, like gourmet chefs do. They show it right away. So this is what I've done. I've cut off the top, I've cut off the bottom, I bent it in 1 inch, right? And then what you do is you can just overlap it like that, okay? And put screws in again, all right? And you'll have then the actual unit, and then you just keep on going down, and so once it's all screwed down, whoa, yeah. Okay, and make sure they're overlapped. And you've got a nice little vent, and it'll cost you, the nice thing about this event is that it won't cost you, well, just a couple of screws, right? And then inside you've got the vent, and you've got and you can go down and adjust it, and that's all you got to do is for your smoker. Just go down like that, using good quality beer cans. So you may have to drink a cup of beer first, right? Sacrifice. Okay, that's it. That's how you put together your smoker ventilation system for your heater down below. Take care, and looking forward to seeing how it works for you.